Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation to you, like Akim, across the four corners of this earth, kicking this word of sincerity and truth. Brothers are from the Great Millstone Dallas camp, and I just really wanted to get into a few scriptures. If you don't know, today is October 31st, so wicked ass folly day where these people at my job over here dressing up like demons, because they are demons, man. It's just folly. We see folly as said at great dignity, man. You know, a lot of brothers are really vexed in the spirit right now. There's a lot of stuff going on, and ultimately we need to be praying. We need to be praying right now heavy for these demons to stay away from us. Ultimately, you know, for our kingdom to come, for Yahweh Shai to come back, we need to stay prayed up so we don't end up being in a reprobate mind like a lot of these people are in. And also as well, just again, so this kingdom can come, you know. We need to pray for this kingdom to come. Yahweh Shai made a statement, and I'm going to bring this precept out. I'm going to only bring out like two scriptures. A lot of it's going to go into prayer. But Yahweh Shai said, for the laborers are few, but the harvest is ripe. I'm sorry, the harvest is many, but the laborers are few. Shalaki. You know, it's a lot of work to be done. All right? A lot of work to be done. It's a lot of laborers out there that still sleep. You know what I'm saying? But we got to pray that they wake up so we can get out of here. I remember the brother Yashawamba from our camp, Great Millstone Dallas, had made a statement. I believe it was Friday at camp. And of course, it's not word for word, but I remember him making a statement pretty much saying with all the fruit that was being out there, because it's a lot of fruit coming in, a whole lot. And the more fruit that's coming in, that's the vibration of the name of the Heavenly Father getting pushed out. And that's where you see all these miracles happening. You know, wars, rumors of war, Putin is plotting, Russia, China, Korea, these earthquakes, this judgment that's being taken place. That's because the vibration of the Heavenly Father is being pushed out, you know? So let's continue to pray that the rest of these men wake up. With us to pray about that, it's going to happen. The Lord is going to answer our prayer. You know, we just got to diligently work and keep on praying. Pray that the laborers be many. Pray that laborers keep coming in. More fruit, more fruit. Pray for more fruit so we can get the hell up out of here. Because looking at this wicked place is vexation to the spirit. Being in this wicked place is extremely vexing. Sometimes it makes you want to wrench your beard, man. Do a lot of stuff. I see why a lot of the prophets did what they did back then. Pulled the hair out their beard, tore their garments. You know, it's really vexing being around places like this. All the hell that you catch it. We just got to continue to pray, man. Stay in the faith, stay in the spirit. All right. With that being the case, the first scripture I'm going to go into is going to be the book of Matthew. Salaki. Matthew chapter 10. And I'm going to read it, verse 37. This is the statement that I made when he was talking about the harvest. All right, and this really stood out to me when I was reading it. But Matthew chapter 9 and 37 reads, "Then said he unto his disciples, the harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few." The harvest is plenteous. It's a lot of fruit to be waking up, you know. And how is the way the fruit is going to be waking up? You got to do that work. You got to toil. You know, got to keep on toiling so these potential laborers can see this work and want to do the same. You know, want to make this happen. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, man. You got to continue to toil, continue to do this work. Who else is doing it, man? Ariana made a beautiful statement saying that. Who else is doing it? It's us. We just got to continue to do it and stay in the faith. Because a lot of these guys are falling out, but the beautiful part about it, the more you see these guys falling out, it's 10 more brothers ready to come in. The Lord is working. If you can't see it, your eyes ain't open. You know, I'm going to read it again. And it says, "Then said he unto his disciples, the harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few." Verse 38. This is the key point why I wanted to bring this verse out, all right? And it says, "Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest." And who is the Lord of the harvest? That's the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. All right? He controls all of this. He has the algorithm all set out, okay? He said, again, "Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, that he will send forth laborers into the harvest," okay? And of course, the more laborers that get sent to the harvest, that's more of the elect getting sealed up so we can get the hell up out of here. But I mean, truly, we got to pray. We got to pray that this fruit keeps coming in, that the laborers grow. Okay, the more labor that's done, the more work that's done, our Lord's going to come back and going to destroy this place. You know, I got another scripture I'm going to go into, and I'm going to end it off on this one. I really just wanted to make this a quick hit. You know what I'm saying? But it's in It's in Matthew the 7th chapter, in the 7th verse, and it reads, "Ask, and it shall be given. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you." All right, so he's telling us to ask. You know, the Heavenly Father's going to give us what we need as long as we ask for it. Of course, not what you want, but he's going to give you what you need. If you ask him some carnal stuff that's not going to benefit you, he's probably not going to give it to you because that's something that you don't need. But if it's something that you need, we need a kingdom. We need laborers to come in and do this work. We need to keep pushing. We need faith. If you ask for an increase in all of that, the Lord's going to give it to you because it's beneficial to the body. It's beneficial to the ministry. It's needed. All right? It's spiritual. We need spiritual things, and we ask to receive those things. The Heavenly Father's going to give us what we need. We just got to have faith, and we need to ask. He said, "Ask, and ye shall receive." All right? Verse 8 says, "For everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth. To him that knocketh, it shall be opened." So if you asking for it, you literally have to be doing the work in order to receive it as well. Like, for example, if we want a kingdom to come, but we ain't doing no work about it, and we just sitting there, let's say, for example, particularly, hypothetically, myself or whoever it is individually, if that person's not doing the work and you want to receive something, you really think he's going to give it to you? No, you got to put forth an effort. You got to put forth work. That's why in verse 8 says, "And he that seeketh," okay? That word, you have to seek. He that seeketh will find. All right? If you lose $100 on the ground, it ain't going to just pop up. You're going to have to look for it. And once you look for it, you'll find it. All right? Even in a room there, let's say. Sometimes you don't find it. But in this scenario, if you drop a $100 bill in your bedroom, it ain't just going to grow legs and walk up to you. You're going to have to search for it for yourself. And that's the thing about this truth, man. We seeking the kingdom. We're seeking the rest. We're seeking the rest. We have rest, but we have to go out here and do this work and toil. We have to work. We want fruit to come in. This beautiful fruit's coming in. But Yahweh Shah said the harvest is plenteous, but the laborers are few. Okay, so what we got to do, we got to do this work so the laborers will be plenteous as well. And again, once those laborers are plenteous, it's time to get up out of here, man. The prophecy will start hitting more and more and more. And again, not saying it's not, because it's beautiful seeing the prophecy come to play like this. And it's beautiful seeing brothers wake up. And through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, more brothers are going to wake up. And that's because brothers are praying for it. Okay? But if you ain't in the spirit and you watching this video and you want just the kingdom to come, it ain't coming fast enough, ultimately we know it's the Lord's time. But pray. Pray for it. And that's if you're diligent. That's if you're sincere. You know? I'm going to continue though. It says, "For everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. Or what man is there of you, whom if some ask of bread, he will give you a stone?" You know, your parents, for example, if you're hungry and you want some bread or you want some food, some chicken, whatever it is, you know, and you know that they know you hungry, they know you ain't ate. If you ask for it, they ain't gonna put a stone on the table. Your parents is gonna give you what you need because it's beneficial to your body. The same thing with the Heavenly Father. If we ask for something that's beneficial, something that's much needed, he ain't gonna give you a stone. He ain't gonna give you the opposite of it. He's gonna give you what you need. All right? Verse 10 says, "Or if he ask a fish, will he give him a serpent?" Verse 11, "If ye then being evil know how to give good gifts unto your children, and how much more shall your Father which is in heaven give good things to them which ask him?" So if you, let's say you one of your partners in the world, a gangbanger, drug dealer, whatever he is, a goon, an evil dude, you know, he has his son asks for food or whatever, that evil dude is still going to give his son food. Let's put it in the Most High is good. He's not evil, he's great. So if he's great, and you be doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you ask for something, of course he's going to give it to you. It only makes sense. You got evil people that give their children good things. What do you think that the Heavenly Father is great? He's great, all merciful, all powerful. You don't think he's going to give you what you need? You just got to ask and believe he's going to do it for you. And again, he's going to give you what you need. Not something that you just might want that might be detrimental to your health or whatever it is. He's going to give you what you need. He's all merciful, all powerful, slow to anger. He's going to give us what we need. We just got to stay in the spirit, stay patient, keep grinding out in this labor with this truth. Pray more laborers come in. We need to pray more laborers come in. Again, you know, it's vexing to the spirit looking at this place. It makes me sick. It makes me sick. This place is through. This place is whack, man. It's whack. It's finito, finished. We just got to continue to pray. You know, the scriptures says pray without cease. So that's what we got to do. Continually pray. Pray we stay in the spirit. Pray we keep the faith. Pray we don't fall out and end up like these niggas that we talk about on here. All right? Pray we get the hell up out of here soon. Pray for these missiles to drop. Put up curses. That prayer is important. It's much needed. Lord willing, this was edifying. It was really on my spirit to do this. You know, but again, hey, Lord willing, it was edifying. Again, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and salutation to you like Akim across the four corners of this earth, kicking this word in sincerity and truth. Man up, Shalom.